Hello, I'm Nick Arganbright, and in this week's episode of Opposing Roles, Season 2, Episode 17, Turnips. Sometimes people have something to hide. Other times, they just have a lot of turnips. Also, Ludo really has to use the bathroom. Everyone have dice, extra paper, pencils, their character sheets? All right, let's begin.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes.
Let's roll for initiative.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This season, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons by Wizards of the Coast. Our players this season are...
Isaiah Shelwitz,
Jessica Gibson,
Laura Spires.
I'm Will Scarborough, I am the DM.
And this is Opposing Roles.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger than bigger.
This is Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 17, Turnips. This is an almost actual play podcast with every season featuring a different RPG game system, sometimes reoccurring, other times brand new. Don't have anything to point out table talk-wise, a section where we discuss inside references or jokes at the table. If you feel we should have said something, please let us know at goodbadgeeky@gmail.com. Support Opposing Roles on Patreon at patreon.com/D4K Studios. Right from day one, $5 gives you early access to all of our podcasts, such as Opposing Roles, The Good, the Bad, and the Geeky, and the magically unauthorized misadventures of Rocky and Boinkle and Friends, plus unreleased audio tracks, archived audio, and more, such as original UTMT Patreon content, archived comics for UTMT, Dribble for Kids, and Tales of the 8th Grade Nothing, including brand new exclusive comics and other projects premiering for our patrons first, and more. For as much content as you have access to, you can cancel at any time after that first payment, and you can come back anytime. Become a patron for just $5 a month and support us by heading over to patreon.com/D4K Studios. Question for the DM: is it like somehow is the outhouse somehow connected to the house?
I mean, it's like a few feet away.
It's a few
Like
feet
it
away.
looks like it's related to the plot of the house. Like,
All right, but there's no way easily accessing the house back in unless I leave the door open or something. There's a reason for me asking these questions. That's
I mean, there would definitely be like probably some slits in the wood so air goes through.
okay. I'm going to hit the head. I'm going to walk out as they're asking these questions. I'm going to go walk out the door, but I'm going to leave it open ajar, and I'm going to turn into a mouse.
Give me a stealth check at advantage.
Ooh, I'm excited. Stealth. 22.
Also, nice. You are a mouse. Also, everyone who's been interrogating these two guys, give me a quick insight check.
17.
6.
14.
18.
All right. Everybody who rolled over 10. I'd say as the conversation goes on, and the more you ask things like, what were you doing? Were you doing this? Were you doing this? Were you doing this? You notice that both of their clothes are on rather haphazardly.
I already asked if they were boning.
You did?
Yeah. I'll ask the first guy before he said circle of truth.
Oh, okay. That's probably why.
Oh no!
I was like, I don't remember that being brought up during the zone of truth.
Do I realize this before I go outside, or am I already outside?
I'm gonna say you realize it as you turn into a mouse.
Wait a second.
Son of a bitch!
Either of you had any uncomfortable swelling in your genitals?
Finally, we get to the truth.
We're investigating a public health crisis, and we're wondering if you've been experiencing any illnesses in your private
This is for your
part.
own good. Both
Give
myself
me a deception.
and
Give me a deception check.
Okay. 15.
He like looks you up and down. He's like, "They're fine. You're welcome to check yourself."
Like
Gross. Could I punch him in the dick?
You can make an attack roll. Yeah, go ahead.
I would love to.
Fight.
all right, let's get this party started.
What is an attack roll still 20?
Yeah.
Is that one of my
Awesome.
what do I attack roll? Or what do I add to it?
You can add either your actually add your strength modifier.
Is it with surprise at advantage?
Oh, I only got 7. Dang it. I really wanted to
Yeah, you
give him a
go
good
and he just kind of manages to like swat it away. He like looks at you. He's like, "Some public health crisis. It's really interesting that you guys want to make one of your own."
And we would have come back. Hey, all you have to say.
He, as he's talking with you, another thing you guys would notice, he has a like amulet around his neck. Not the one, but like he has looks to be a religious amulet.
Religious check? That's one of my favorite skills.
Yeah, you can make a quick religion check if you'd like.
Yay. I have a +6. I mean, seriously, people. I got a 3, so I got a 9.
You don't recognize the iconography, but it is very clearly religious. Whoever she just tried to dick punch is either a paladin or a cleric.
Oh.
I have no regrets.
Fellow cleric, fellow healer, what the F is going on?
What way?
What
Right now, I'm
way?
just being interrupted I'm being interrupted mid coitus.
Why are you? What are you guys in a relation?
Well, I don't really think that's any of our business.
Elias and I are in a relationship.
What about the other two of you? Where's the other two? Are you guys at a foursome? It's fine if you are. I have no judgment. Just,
What we do is between the 4 of us, not the 8 of us.
What
Sorry,
do you do?
7 of us.
Do you do this in the caves? Is that the deal with the caves? Can you just help us find this amulet so
I don't have
everyone's
the
happy?
amulet.
You've seen it.
Do we have any other questions for him?
Where it's missing.
Yeah, we're like strike, 17 with conversations today.
I feel like we can move on and go talk to Kyle.
Really quick, since you're in mouse form,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Mouse. I forgot.
Cut to mouse Ludo.
I am like crawling back inside the house, and what's the layout of the room though? Like once we're in, like, is the bed nearby or something like that?
So the way this place is laid out, there's kind of like what is kind of like a dining kitchen area. It's like where you enter, and then it kind of goes to like what looks like there's 2 bedrooms and then kind of a loft type thing which in houses you've seen like this, that's probably where there'd be some storage. Or it'd be a bedroom. One of the other rooms would be for storage. While you are in mouse form, give me an investigation check. If you're looking around for stuff.
I am.
I figured you were.
An unnatural 20, 18 plus 2.
You're mousing around like you do, squeaking. Notice as you're skittering about this kind of dining kitchen area, underneath their dining room table, you notice that the flooring doesn't quite line up properly. The way the flooring is, it's very clear that like it is meant to line up, but there's that slight square outline of like a crease.
Can I, as a mouse, because we're crafty, can I slip through the crack?
Probably not. But
Okay.
I'd say if you investigate closer, you can very clearly kind of tell through just walking along it and stuff. It's not ground underneath it. It
Okay.
goes further down.
So is that area out of sight then, the kitchen area out of sight from where everybody else is?
Tell you what, high or low? High or low?
Oh, shit. High. It's going to be the opposite. I fucked this up.
So currently in the kitchen is the disgruntled human man. So it is not private.
Okay. All right, then I am going to quickly run back out the door where I left open and turn back into normal Ludo. And I'm gonna
All right.
open the door and come back in, whistling, feeling good.
All right, yeah. Give me a deception check really quick to make it seem like you just had a good trip to the bathroom.
19.
Nice.
Hey, I took a massive dump.
Good job, Ludo.
Thank you. It was some of my best work. It was really fun. It was a great time. By the way, you are out of, just FYI for later, because I know you're busy. I'm talking to the guys.
We're out of.
By the way, do you mind if maybe we look around real quick, and then after that we are completely out of your hair? We'll let you get back to whatever it is you guys were doing.
I will have to check with the other tenants of this house before I can allow that.
Sure.
Except we're here.
Why don't you guys both check that, and we'll just stay here, not do anything.
Roll a persuasion check.
14?
He looks at you. He's like, well, you've already interrupted me enough as it is.
Which I don't want to do anymore, so I want to get out of your get out of your
I'll go
hands.
find them. Elias will remain here.
Thank you. So as they do that, I'm going to turn around and, guys, there is a secret trap door in that room over there. I'm going to make sure they're out of earshot, though.
Yeah.
Or do I have to do like a...
Leto goes back in to tell Telius
okay.
that he's going to go and get the others.
Gotcha.
Oh, so he did know where they were.
Yeah.
He's going to go look for them. He doesn't necessarily know where they are precisely. He can go find them.
But guys, I really think there is something in the kitchen area. It is a little door on the ground, and there's not dirt there. I didn't really take a shit is what I'm saying.
We all knew that.
Just you two.
All right. What do you guys think? Do we go in weapons blazing, just bust into this secret door, or what?
I don't know. What if it's a root cellar or something? Are those inside a house? I don't know.
And then we'd be those assholes that broke into a root cellar.
They
Agnes did already try and punch him in the dick, so
yeah, but he was asking for it, so
he was.
I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, they kind of were. They're kind of like they were assholes. We knocked once very nicely. Yeah, like I'm sorry we interrupted your coitus, but you know.
Ooh,
Could have
do
said
you think? What if we sent the snake in, and then if the snake gets caught, it's like it's just an innocent snake.
And that snake, and to be fair, you know, Rocket Jake Thundersnake III Esquire can handle himself very well under pressure.
Yeah,
He is a badass.
and I miss him.
I do too.
I know.
Is
I
the
do too.
snake capable of opening a trapdoor and slithering down into it and then reporting back to us, or are we asking too much of a snake?
They're not exactly known for their dexterity. They are quite flexible. You could probably train it to do some stuff. You know, it might be able to get it open, or you might be making a huge mistake.
Vin Diesel, you have like a big axe or something, right?
I have a great axe.
Why don't we just send Vin Diesel in with the axe and be done with it?
At this point, by the way, while you're discussing, you do see like Leto comes back out and starts to walk away to go get the others. So
Okay.
right now in the house is only.
We can
Okay.
definitely take him.
I'm more worried about the Dragonborn. That's gonna hurt. I mean, I think we can still take him, but like one of us is gonna get messed up. Wait a minute, aren't you like good with fire? Like you're like, so what I'm saying is you go first and go after the Dragonborn. That's what I'm hearing because you're resistant and it can breathe fire.
Yeah, I do think
the Dragonborn is the one that left.
Okay.
The one that's in there is the human. Also, the dragonborn, being a black dragonborn, would actually breathe acid.
Huh.
Oh, never mind.
All
I
right.
don't know anything about dragons.
It's just a human in there. We could bust in there real fast before.
I thought we just asked him if he could let us in. Is he coming back to let us know? Are you always whatever.
What I'm hearing is that Tenacity wants to distract the human while Vin Diesel goes in with the axe.
And we're using distraction. Shouldn't someone small go in and open this trapdoor so they don't get seen?
How about this? How about, since we all miss, Rocket Jake, the Thunder Snake, why don't he just shows up, scares the human out of the room, and we can go in, and if he runs out of the room, we can escort him out real quickly, and we can do like a big bit where it's like we stopped the snake and we scared him out.
So we're going to use like comedy to distract him and a snake.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And then the others will run in real quick. So maybe since Vin Diesel's so big, maybe Vin Diesel will the snake will distract him, and then Vin Diesel, you block the door in case he gets around the snake. And then the rest of us will run in real fast.
And Tenacity, you just talk to them you just talk to them because you're interested in their lives more than they are. I see, guys, this is a good idea. So I'm going to pull out the Python staff thing, and I'm going to turn Rocket Jake, the Thunder Snake, the Third Esquire, into his normal self, and he's going to slither in to where the human is, and just.
God, I hope he's afraid of snakes.
This is going to go very badly, everybody.
One moment, I'm just just checking something really quick.
It's just like, this is nonsense.
Oh no, I've seen so much worse. I've done so much worse. So you're sending the snake into the. What are you all doing while you do that? Like, are you just standing outside, or are you? In that case, yeah, you awaken Rocket. You see him start through the griffin door. You hear a loud huffle-puff. You see like the tail turn around the corner. Everyone doing a lot of these. Everyone make a perception check.
I do know what it is.
8. Does the snake make one too?
No, the snake doesn't need to.
19.
Okay.
I got a good one.
Oh no.
I only got 13.
Okay, let me do it quick. Okay. Did anyone roll worse than a 5? Okay, then yeah, everyone would hear it. So a few seconds after the snake slithers into the hut, you all hear a blade draw, and then the sound of buzzing.
Buzzing?
As if there was a swarm of insects.
All right, I'm rushing in because
with that, we're gonna have to roll initiative.
So we're rushing in.
Buzzing.
We're rushing in.
We gotta save the snake.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Oh, Rocket. I shouldn't have done that.
Are we all rowing initiative or just Ludo?
If anyone's just standing outside, you don't have to. I'll call out number ranges, and then you can let me know if you fell into that.
Do I need to roll any for Rocket?
Yes.
All right. So I rolled a 14. Rocket rolled a 6.
All right.
I got a 19. Woo, woo, woo.
I got a 12.
Okay.
I got a 9.
All right. Okay, one moment. Let me just put these in order really quick.
How this comment just evolved for us just like bombarding these people with questions.
I hate
attacking them with a snake.
This is going to be the worst root cellar investigation ever, guys.
Okay, so first up is going to be Delius. He rolled a 21. So one moment really quick. I can keep track of Rocket's health if you'd like.
If you want, I mean, I'll do it too, but he has like 60.
Yeah. So quick.
Actually.
Can we see what the buzzing is?
Not yet.
Not yet. Alrighty.
Someone probably summoned bees or something. Because, of course. Bees.
Just hear Nicolas Cage just screaming. Next up is Magnus. You're currently outside the hut. I assume you guys aren't standing too far away, so you should be able to get. So you're all able, within range, to get into the hut using your movement without having to dash.
I'm gonna rush into the hut too.
All right. As soon as you turn into like the door, you see Telius, who is not armored, but he is armed, wielding a longsword, surrounded by massive, like this entire dining area and parts of the hut beyond it, full of like mosquitoes and flies. And in the heart of it, you see Rocket and Telius. Telius wielding, like I said, a longsword, and then it looks like he just slashed at and cut into Rocket. You yourself are not in the swarm as of yet, unless you choose to enter the swarm.
How much damage did he do, by the way?
He did a grand total of 9 damage.
Damn.
Cool.
So, let's see. I guess I want to shoot the guy with my, can I have binding rope? Would I have to have like subdued him already to use the binding rope, or is that like magical rope I can throw?
Yeah, you have to tie it around him.
Okay.
And then it locks. It's like the rope in Lord of the Rings that I'm blanking on the name of.
Okay. So what about my grappling hook? If I like threw it at him to try to like wrap it around his legs and make him fall over? Could I?
Yeah, I would try that. Give me a dexterity attack roll.
Oh boy. It's not going to be good. Let me find my.
He is unarmored, so that means he's easier to hit. So that's something.
I only got 6.
He's not that easy to hit. You'd have to be naked for that level. Yeah, you throw the grappling hook and you throw it in, but like the swarm of insects kind of cause it to like lose its trajectory and crash into the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Would I be able to throw a smoke bomb, or does that need to wait?
That would be your turn. Your next turn.
My next turn?
Yeah.
Could I run to Rocket?
Yeah, you'd be able to get to him.
Okay. Can I give him a potion of healing, or would that be my next turn?
So to give another creature a potion would be a full action as well, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
For
run.
You to take it, it's bonus, but
okay, I'm just gonna run to Rocket and then be next to him, and that's all.
All right. In that case, Ludo, you are up. And you'll see the same scene as once you get into the view.
Okay, I am... Okay, let me think about this. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I do not want to do that. That's insane. But at that point, it's just overkill, and I'm not trying to... I just want to save my snake. I'm going to use my cantrip of Primal Savagery, and I'm going to run, and I don't care if I have to go through the swarm. I'm going to just go after... Is it Telius?
Telius.
Telius. I'm going to go after Telius and just, like, swipe at him.
Okay.
All right. That'd be 1 dice 20?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm blanking on this.
No, it's all good. Happens to people I know who play literally like every week. That hits.
Awesome. All right. So it says here on the hit, a target takes 1 dice 10, but if you're 5th level, which I am, it's 2 dice 10 acid damage. So
for Primal Savagery?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You channel primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 1 dice 10 acid damage. After you make an attack, your teeth or fingernails return to normal, but the spell's damage increases by 1 dice 10 when you reach level 5, level 11, and level 17.
Dang, I always thought that was 1d6. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, roll damage.
I got 8.
Okay. Noted. Yeah, did you do teeth or did you do claws?
I did claws because I'm going to try to hold my mouth shut as I go into attack.
Yeah, you don't want to eat any bugs. Yeah, you feel like the ends of your fingers just kind of, like the nails just start to elongate and you just slash at him. You draw blood. He's unarmored, so it just goes right into flesh. If that's your turn, Vin Diesel, what do you do?
Question. Am I able to
That's a question.
open up this trap door while all this commotion's going on and look in it, or do I have to wait until the battle's done to do that?
No, I mean, you can do anything you want in combat.
Cool. I'm mildly terrified of what's inside. But I'm gonna go to the trapdoor and open it.
Okay. So give me actually, what's your movement? What's your speed? Are Warforged 40 feet or 30?
I don't know. Let's see. Let me look.
Actually, now that I think about it, either way, you should be able to, if anything, at least barely make it.
30.
So, okay, yeah. So you're barely able to make it, but you can kind of try to get under and pull it up. Just give me a general athletics check, just because there isn't quite like a handle. It's kind of something you just have to sort of tear.
23.
Yeah, you reach in and like your metal fingers literally just kind of like go into the wood, grip the square, and just pull it up. And inside you see a dark tunnel.
Okay, I feel a lot better about this.
Filled with dead bodies. No, I'm kidding.
Nick feels so much better about this call, everybody. I was getting really nervous. It's turnips, everybody. It's turnips.
I feel better about it.
You find his diary.
Like a
And it's
monster.
just him venting about his feelings.
His feelings and how all the turnips were taken in the last great famine on the...
It's just like, today was a really nice day. The snow was beautiful. I went for a lovely walk. I hope no one ever stabs me.
That didn't happen.
Well, Stat, it is Rocket's turn.
Okay.
Or no, it's Tenacity's turn, my bad.
Woo!
Tenacity.
I guess I charge to the thing surrounded by bugs. Do I make it to the guy to attack him?
Yeah, you can get in. It's not a large like hut, so you're able to get in and get like on him.
I think at level 5 I get 2 attack rolls. Is that correct?
Yep, you multi-attack.
Okay. And then I get like plus strength and plus proficiency, or just plus strength?
To the attack rolls, it's plus strength and plus proficiency, and then to the damage, you add your strength.
Okay, so plus 6. Okay. A 2 plus 6, so that's an 8. So that misses, I assume.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the miss? And then the second one is a 15 plus 6, 21.
That one definitely hits.
Okay.
So.
And then my damage is the long sword is 1d10 plus 3. Oh, plus 4. Yes. So 9 plus 4, 13?
Yeah, I mean, you run up, take a first swing. He manages to like sidestep it, but then you correct, bring the sword back up, and just slash across his side. A nice like gash opening up along his rib cage as blood starts to pour out. That Rocket's up to take revenge.
And I can't find him real quick. Sorry.
Oh, actually, also, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
All right. Hold
Or
on.
Rocket?
Yeah, I just need a... Oh, wait. That's why I can't find him. Jesus, Nick. Okay. Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
So on the character sheet for him, it just has like dex 14 plus 2, so it would be whatever I roll plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I rolled a 13, so plus 2 would be 15.
Okay, that's what you needed. He's good for the moment. So what does he do with his turn?
He is going to... Let me get this right. He's going to wrap around Telius, whatever, and he is going to constrict him and grapple.
Alrighty. Let me just...
Yeah, the save is 16.
Alright. Is it a strength save?
It says DC, so dexterity, I think.
DC is the dice challenge or something like that. I'll check really quick.
Sorry, it says plus the hit bludgeoning damage and the target is grappled until the grapple ends. Yeah, it doesn't really say.
Okay, yeah, it'd be a strength save.
Okay.
So yeah, he made it.
Okay.
Yep, he had like right at the 16. Yeah, it still does damage, I believe, though, or
yeah, because it hits at 13.
Yeah, it's just that he's not grappled. Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 dice, 8 plus 4. So I rolled 15 plus 4 would be 19 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So in this exchange, having just been slashed at, Rocket like rears back, leaps to grab onto Telius, coiling around him, and then just squeezing, trying to get him in a position where he can like hold him in place. Can't quite do that, but he does keep squeezing on Tullius's chest and then up around his neck. And eventually you see Tullius's eyes kind of start to bulge a little bit, and you can see his face starting to go red because he can't breathe, and he falls unconscious. The swarm of bugs immediately dissipates, and the sword falls out of his hand as he falls to the ground. Rocket uncurls from him.
When that happens, I am going to quickly turn him back into the staff.
Yep.
And say, "Get out of here, Snake! Get out of here!" And and then I want to Magnus. Can you use your rope to tie him up?
Yes.
And then I am going to use one of my first level spell slots to cure wounds. Well, actually, hold on. I'm not going to do that yet. I feel like an asshole for doing that, but I don't. You fucked with my snake, though. So, yeah. And then...
I would say you would be able to stabilize him to 1, if need be. If you're just trying to...
Oh, he's completely at 0? He's going to die?
His HP hit 0, so he's not quite dead. I assumed you were keeping him alive. You're welcome to kill him if you'd like. Assumed you were trying to keep him alive.
I was, yeah. So if I can just do that I just want to give him 1 hit point. I don't want to
Yeah, you can stabilize him to where he's unconscious, but he's not
okay.
Ludo,
right.
What if we leave him tied up, hide him in a closet, and then go down the tunnel?
But they'll come back. And
that's why we're gonna hide him in a closet.
Oh no!
They might be down the tunnel.
Hide him in the shitter.
Did we see them leave? Did we see him leave?
I thought we did.
Yeah, you saw Ludo head out.
Yeah. So that's why I almost think we should just leave him tied up, leave him unconscious, real quick, run down there and see what's what before everybody else gets back.
I'm good with that if you guys are.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. If you're going to do that, are you trying to cover up that there was a conflict as well? Okay. I'm going to need... I'll say if someone wants to assist, it can be done with advantage or as 2 individual rolls between 2 characters. I'm going to need a deception check.
I'll help with that if whoever else wants to.
I guess.
Because deception is associated with charisma. So my ability to conceal.
I got a 21.
Good at deceiving.
Okay.
Because my deception is +0. Does anybody got some pluses for their deception?
I had +6 for mine.
I got a 13 when I rolled for it.
I rolled the 1.
Well, I got a 17, so I guess it's good enough.
I was gonna say the rolls are. You're able to. Fortunately, since what did ultimately finish him wasn't a bloody move per se, there's not as much blood to clean up. None of it had fully spilled yet. He was bleeding, but it was still on his clothing and stuff. It wasn't drenching the floor. So you're able to kind of tuck him into a storage area, tied up, and yeah, you can progress into the tunnel if that's what you're planning to do.
Let's do it.
Yep.
First, I'm just going to do a detect magic. A little short sweep of the air of the house before we...
Let me just check. So, using detect magic, aside from kind of the residual effect of the magic that he had just done with the insect, as well as the magic that your companions give off, in whether it be their items or they themselves, you don't detect anything specific about the.
Okay. Let's keep going.
All right.
We all agree that the fact that he summoned mosquitoes and flies is kind of disturbing, right?
Unexpected.
It's not exactly Whistling Dixie.
Mm-mm.
That's for sure.
Cool. Let's go down this tunnel.
All right. The tunnel is fairly narrow, so what's the order you're going in?
I'll go third. Yeah, and then behind you, I'll actually have Rocket. Or no, I'll have the snake, but I'll be back a little bit enough that if I can summon Rocket and throw him out behind you.
And then Vin Diesel should be last in case they get stuck.
Yeah, I'll be last.
Alrighty. So yeah, you progress through this tunnel. It continues on for a few minutes. There's no natural light or anything in it. There's no torches lit. So you have to go by the people who have dark vision, which I believe actually might be everyone. I might be wrong on that. Pretty much everyone. Most of the races in D&D have dark vision, but As you continue on, a few minutes pass. You don't hear anything behind you. You don't hear anything ahead of you. For a time, it does feel like it's descending a little bit. Not like a major descent, but you do feel it go a little deeper into the earth. You eventually reach a point where you do feel it going back up. After a while, you reach a spot where you can see bits of light up ahead, but they're very faint. It's almost like stars in the night sky. They're very small, minute gaps of light. And as you continue to approach, you realize it's like you're on the backside of a pile of rocks almost.
Can we look through the cracks?
If someone wants to, it would have to be Tenacity since he's in the front. But if Tenacity wants to look through, you can give me
I'll look for the cracks.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
I got an 11. Oh wait, but I get to do it with advantage. So okay.
So you can't really make out anything through the rock. The cracks are so slim. Really, all you're getting is the light. From what you can tell, though, it is natural daylight. It's not like going into a chamber or anything like that. It seems to open into the wilderness.
Do an investigation on those rocks. If there's any interesting way to move them, or are they just rocks?
Yeah, you can give me either a follow-up investigation or let's just go with investigation. Nature wouldn't really be useful unless you were trying to identify, like, it just seems like a pile of rocks. Probably just punch your way through.
All right, so I'll start moving rocks to get through.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Lots of checks.
I got a 15.
Okay. It takes some time. Like, kind of an unnatural amount of time, but you are eventually able to kind of push your way through these rocks. And when you do, you notice that the way they crumble, it's like some of them were connected in ways that they shouldn't have been, like they'd been fused together. But you manage to push your way through and open into the daylight, and as you step out, you're able to kind of look around. You see the same mountains you had been seeing before. You're just now, I'd say with a cursory look around, you can tell you're now east of the village. But the mountains that the caverns would be in are still a good mile or two ahead. It appears that this is a secret tunnel out of the village.
Okay. Anything else at the entrance of this tunnel?
No. It kind of, the way it opens into like what is like a kind of a small creek bed. So it's in kind of a little bit of a valley. So when you actually see the village, you actually had to kind of walk up a little bit, up a slight incline.
Team, as usual, we barely know what the hell is going on. It seems like we should go to the caves.
Yeah. Why not?
Should we
To the caves!
Should we maybe put up like the rocks kind of back up? I mean, it's not as probably going to be like it was before, but maybe put them back up.
I mean, we want to spend that time.
I mean, that's true. That's true too. That's
Up
true
to
too.
you.
I'm good without doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You.
Can I turn into a hawk?
Yeah.
Form of hawk.
I'm going to form of hawk. Hawk smash. No, I'm going to take flight, and if I can, I'm going to perch on Tenacity's shoulder. And when we start walking a little bit, I'm going to take off.
Okay.
Just
towards the caverns.
Towards the caverns. I'm going to say probably like 5-10 feet ahead of them, but I'm just going to be using my eagle eyes perception to try to see if anything's coming.
All right. Give me a perception check.
But yeah. Gotta roll the dice for the perception check. This hawk sucks. Got a natural 1.
Wow.
Well, so technically it's 8 because perception is +7, but that it's a natural 1. So I failed spectacularly.
You admire the scenery. You can see where you think you're going.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, I mean, grass, rock, mountain, trees.
Cool. Wait a minute. It says that I have an advantage. So should I actually roll twice?
What is that exact wording?
It says keen sight. The hawk has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Yes, you do.
Okay, guys, this might not.
All right.
Okay,
You can
come on.
do
It
it.
can be anything. Can be better than what I rolled.
I've rolled 2 natural ones on advantage. Don't press your luck.
5 plus 7 is 12. I will definitely
Okay.
take that.
That's better, yeah. You still can't quite make out necessarily where these caverns are.
Okay.
However,
Uh-oh.
in the time that you were waiting, fighting, tunneling, you do see ahead of you 3 figures. One of them is a black dragonborn.
Opposing Roles is presented by D4K Studios and is produced in conjunction with Nick Argenbright and co-produced by Ashley Carlson and Catherine Ranella. Our game system for this episode is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast. Our cast is William Scarborough as the Dungeon Master, with Laura Spires as Magma Scortus, Isaiah Shulwitz as Tenacity, Jessica Gibson as Vin Diesel, and Nick Argenbright as Ludo. Our second season has also been made possible by our Kickstarter backers, such as Woos, Yannick, Doug Poeta, Christopher LeBlanc, Andrew, Kenny, Jerome Wetzel, Casey May, Anonymous, Tavia Ordway, Anthony Portillo, Jen and Brian Petrie, Guest 16554255418, Laura Spires, Kimberly Barr, Kyle Jepson, Becky Horseman, Kevin Heyman, Jaleesa James, Ariel Wiles, Max Messick, Kyle Keckley, Vivian Lermond, Night Gig Studios, Dave Olson, Shannon Marie Watts, Ian Gardreau, Nikhil Makija. Music for the show provided by Derek Shire and Pink Zebra featuring Benji Jackson. Please support our musicians by checking out the show notes for their respective links. We are, of course, on Twitter and Instagram under the username GoodBadGeeky. Follow that for updates on all the different projects I'm involved in, including Opposing Roles. Dungeons & Dragons and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademark property of Wizards of the Coast, and Opposing Roles does not imply any endorsement, affiliation, or sponsorship by the copyright and trademark holders unless otherwise noted. Opposing Roles is a production of D4K Studios.